Oh, yeah, you're right. Why are the windows taking damage? By 4. Let's just vent out a bunch of it. I can empty out 1 cell worth of pressure each time. I dropped it by about 20 kilopascals each time. Oh, my lord. So frustrating. But that's the second time I've done it. Definitely building up a proper airlock is a high priority because of just how often I derp. Alright, temperature in here is nowhere good enough. So let's turn this on before all my plants die. Barely growing towards fruiting, barely growing towards fruiting. I mean, they're actually both alive, so I mean, there's that. Well, thank you so much for catching that, chat. Every time. If only I was as good at gaming as you. On the plus side, the temperature in the pipe is actually higher than the temperature in the room, so our water is warming the room up. Well done, water. Good guy, water. 140 kilopascals will still kill your plants. Yeah, that's why I emptied it. That's why I did it a second time. That being said, you can breed plants that are better. Did I make a plant analyzer? Did not. I'm gonna go make a plant analyzer. Be right back. To my partner. If a plant needs darkness, it refers to UV only in real life, but there could be some impact from normal lights for certain plants. I wouldn't know, but I do know that plants have a rest period, much like humans do. Well, no, not for the same reasons, obviously, but the plants that don't get their rest period start doing things oddly. Like, it isn't all, like, just, oh, they've got stunted growth, they don't produce as much fruit, or blah, blah, blah. No, they start growing in weird ways. Like, really weird ways. Like tomatoes that look more like peppers. Things like that. Like, bizarre stuff. Trying to remember what I came out here for. Have I got that? I can switch over? Yes, I can. There we go. That's sorted. I could go ahead and build the drill, but it seems like it's trying to be a 3D Space Station 13 in some way. Oh, 100%. Plant analyzer, thank you. The lead dev listed Space Station 13 in one of his pitches for the game. Cartridge plant analyzer. Gold, iron, gold, and copper. Okay. You say bizarre. I say science. Very well. Out of there. Earth efficiency 44%. Temperature efficiency is the main thing. Breathing efficiency is great. Min ideal temperature is 20. Current temperature is only 9. Pressure efficiency is 88. Min ideal pressure is 51. Max ideal is 110. Max ideal there is 100. So as you can see, even plants of the same species, they have got differences. This one is fine with the pressure, for example. And you can select for that, and you can really focus on the plant genetics if you want to. Oops. So, because I'm really only going to use that whilst I'm in here. Temperature is climbing slowly. I did not leave the other vent open, no. Don't forget to restart. I haven't turned her off. It's just it doesn't need to do anything because it's not currently at a temperature which it's trying to manage. 2 sheet glass for each of these, though. God darn it, that's going to be a pain. Alright. It's my fault. So, what's the pressure? I'm going to turn this on for a little bit. I'm just going to vent this down to about 20. And then I'm going to open the door. Just let a very specific amount of air out. We got our invar now. Need steel, electrum, and solder. Okay, it's time for us to get a big boy drill. The AC now heats and cools. Yes. It depends on what it's been told to do, though, doesn't it? Oh, I still need to make that bloody drain. Suspect it'll be in this one. The liquid drain goes on a liquid pipe, but I'm going to want something which will push liquid out of the current pipe it's in. But I will ultimately need that to work. Turn that off for a second. Gold and iron. Oh no. Yeah, iron, copper. Gold? Why did I say gold? My brain. Hold Alt to use your mouse, yes. You can absolutely hold Alt to use your mouse. I was asking earlier, though, that if there was a way of doing that with hotkeys, because I am trying to be better about using hotkeys with stuff like this. I don't want a condenser. It's probably a valve, isn't it? Condensation valve. Allows for the removal of any liquids from a gas pipe into a liquid pipe. Only allows liquids to pass in one direction. Pipe valve. Wait, I've got one of those. Aha! Condensation valve. Uh-huh. Okay. I need a liquid pipe. My character puffing. It's quite concerning. Passive liquid inlet, active liquid outlet, liquid drain. Must be mounted to a straight pipe. Pipe content type does not match pipe content. Oh, does this go on a gas pipe? Oh. Okay. Maybe it does. Easy way to check, I suppose. I mean, that's so much better. Like, so much better for me. Right. I thought since it was basically a liquid pipe kit, or it seemed to be, that that wouldn't be the case, but okay. Yep. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I could improve the ability of this to cool stuff down if I really wanted to. O2 and CO2, well, what's the temperature? It's only minus 25. That's never going to be low enough for them. Nitrogen, though? I'm afraid I must confess, I do not know what the qualities of nitrogen are, but I'm going to say it's not lower than like minus 60. Oh, no, it is. Minus 40, okay. Really? Oh, wait a second. Freezing temperature is... Oh, 40 Kelvin. I was going to say, 40 Kelvin? How do people in Canada survive? The air would literally be freezing. A bitter Canadian winter, you know. You gotta wrap up warm because you might be rained on by nitrogen. Just condensing in the air and falling upon you. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we really needed there. I could make a couple more radiators, but I don't think we actually need them just yet. Right. Next up then, mining drill. This is the big boy mining drill. We are now certified to mine rock and stone. Previously, it's one or the other. Just drag them from one side to the other, but I'll just use Alt for that one. This one goes in there. Don't go. Okay, that's all taken care of. There are other tools that I mean, I could get the arc welder, but I'm not super in a rush for that one. I think it is time. Gold, copper, steel, electrum, and solder. Let's make it so. We'll make a laptop. We're going to start coding within the game. I actually don't have copper. You are lying to me. There we go. Could build stackers on each one to just dump the contents. There is sense in this. Also getting an advanced furnace, there's sense in that too. But let's first just get a laptop. And then... There's my laptop. I'm going to need a battery for it, I believe. There's a programmable IC chip, battery, and motherboard? Motherboard. Communications motherboard, IC editor motherboard, logic motherboard, and sorter motherboard. Oh, I bet it's going to be this one I need. IC editor motherboard. Then an IC chip. I am so deep into stuff I've never done before now, chat. Please understand if I do something dumb. It's not because I'm intentionally trying to irritate. No, it's not entirely because I'm intentionally trying to irritate you. It's at least like 10% actually not knowing what I'm doing. The rest is made up of various shades of trying to irritate you and also punish myself. I do not. I can't imagine I need that powerful of a battery for this laptop. Or is it a gaming laptop? In which case, maybe. I need the IC chip. Oh, that takes a while. Okay. Is this a tool? Aha! It is! Marvelous! Alright, I want the chip that I can program. Thank you. And then I need the housing, don't I? Please tell me this doesn't need... Oh, thank goodness, yes. Doesn't need gold. Best of days. As soon as you're done with that, I'm going to want you to make cable. You shouldn't be creating cable coil right now. That is a lie. You're telling me untruths. I disapprove. Alright, chunk. Now then. Here comes the sun. Doodle-doo-doo. I don't want to hook this up because I kind of want them to be the same direction, don't I? I very much want them to be the same direction after this. But if I have the power pointing in this direction, then I could possibly have the code wrap around on that. Oh, no, because these are there. Vexing. I might just hook it up down here and not worry too much about that. Right, so IC housing. Go pretty much anyway. I just need to hook it up to both the data and the power. Now I am, again, deep into not knowing what the hell I'm doing at this point, so please bear with me. Because although I've not done this myself, I have been keeping up with patch notes here and there. So, where have I got this daylight sensor currently set up? Oh, it's just there. Do I want it just there? Basically, I want to read both the horizontal and the vertical. Yeah, okay. So... let's try and get this done as... oh, damn it. Come on. Let's try and get this done as quickly as we can in the day before I lose too much of the sunlight. Damn it.
Hunger caution.
I will deal with it in a moment. I'll eat when Hyrule is free. My screwdriver. Oh, I'm actually going to have to put this back down. Which direction does it go in? That is sunrise. Let me just check out solar. Solar panel. No daylight sensor. Give me information about this. Daylight sensor provides data on whether the current region of your base is sunlit, reports the exact solar angle. Note that the orientation of the sensor alters the reported solar angle, while logic systems can be used to offset it. Now, I'm fairly certain that the face it has, like straight up, effectively I need these to be pointing the same way at this point. I can't have them just neatly tucked around like that. And I think I want this. If I have it face down... oh my lord, okay, fine. I'll go and drink. You nag pot. Temperature in here is actually pretty warm. Surprisingly. Isn't that starting? Oh. That's what someone said, push the start button before. I thought they meant the power button. So I was like, well, yeah, power button's green. We're good. Thank you for not just railing on me there because of that. Obviously not taking your advice as it was intended. Having that massive mistake for so long. Also, that was running the whole time, which was dumb. Chat, you're too good to me. You really are. Yeah, push any button to continue. Push this power button. Well, I mean, did say any. Oh, plant it. Yoink. You know what? I'm going to just plant the other one as well. Let's get you in there. How are they doing? Arriving towards fruiting. Nice. You see, for everyone who's like, oh, this game is too complicated for me, I die. Well, I have a counterpoint to make. I haven't died yet. And look at all of the dumb stuff I'm doing. It's kind of amazing, really, when you think about it. Oh, my suit does have various alerts blinking, yes, but most of them are ignorable. Right. I do need to switch over my power, though. That's why I was holding on to this power cell for a while. Right, time to go out. course, for that. What's that beeping? I want to vent about 10 kilopascals of air out here. There we go. Oh, it's almost certainly this up here. Of course, yeah. Okay, well, I had to deal with that, so it's dealt with now. Unfortunately, we have lost a day. That's just the way it's going to be. I need the... Got him. Jump. I have got the other generator that I can use in a pinch. And that's fine. That's giving me data. Let's head up here. I'm going to have to deconstruct these to make sure they're both oriented the same direction. Otherwise, because I'm now going to be writing... just to explain the reason why. I'm now going to be writing to both the horizontal and the vertical. Previously, as long as the vertical was set up correctly, I could just manually rotate the horizontal until it was pointing the right way, and then just let the program do its thing. But I'm now going to be rotating both horizontally and vertically. So these have to be aligned in the same direction, otherwise it'll cause all kinds of shenanigans. Largely, it'll stop them from doing their thing. Now, I can put it in so that I've got data in the same direction, or power in the same direction. I'll just go with both, and I'm okay with having both. Again, as long as they're oriented the same way, it should be fine. You know what? Since I think that the curved area is the front of it, I'm going to turn the other one around. Oh, I do not have enough power in that. Wow, okay. Another battery then. Yeah, these are blinking because they no longer got access to the network that they were trying to run. Heyo, Leafin, how you doing? Oh no, that was the one I went to leave, damn it. I blame the drill for that. This point, I want to hook these up on each side. That's data. Yeah. Okay, finally I can code this thing. So, now horizontal should be fairly simple. Since this is horizontal, the plane that the solar sensor is on is horizontal. Vertical is the if you imagine the plane here is X, then this is Y. So up over the horizon in that direction instead of along the horizon, hence horizontal. I think it is exactly negative 180 degrees when it's behind it, and 0 degrees when it's directly in front, and then 90 when it's level with it, if I'm not mistaken. Logic devices. Does it have anything in here for daylight sensor? Because that doesn't help. Because this doesn't tell me anything about the way it gives the information. Also, isn't it outdated? Like, it's talking about having default modes. Whereas I thought it was just you could read vertical or horizontal as is. Hmm. Okay, well, let's just throw something down and see what we get. Oh, I'm going to have to still repair all of this, aren't I? Okay. Right. I want to edit. So. Okay, so it's got... Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Functions. Here. Oh, variables. Nice. Daylight. Ah, mode default, horizontal, vert. Oh, these are the only things that we can pull through. That's okay. Nice. Okay. Well, start, jump, J, sorry. Start. So that gives me a loop. Always want to yield, otherwise you're going to fry your computer or just crash the game. You want it to yield, only do everything once a tick. So you either have that at the start or the end. Doesn't really matter where, I guess. I think we've got... How many pins? We've got 6 pins. I think all I need to care about is the daylight sensor. So alias... sensor D0. I want to load... First we're going to do horizontal. I'm going to give it titles even though I'm not going to be jumping around. Just to keep this clear. So horizontal should load into... I actually don't know. How many registers do we get in this? I know there's a limit in the number of lines of code. It's very similar to Starbase in that regard. So I can load into register 0 from the sensor. Horizontal? Ah, there we are. Okay. Flashbacks to YOLO. Yeah, I know, right, Cinder Dragon? 16 registers, 0 to 15. Okay. Can we batch right? Is there a way for me to check that? Variables, slot variables, functions. Load. Is there more than this? It may be set. Or save. Save. Majorosome says SB or SBN for batch writing or LB or LBN for batch loading. I'm guessing this is just out of date then? So save batch. Oh, device hash. Blah, blah, blah. Is there a way for me to interrogate for this information? One would hope, I suppose. Structure solar panel. This is what I just made, isn't it? Yes. Solar panel. Yes. Oh, that's solar panel dual. No, I made solar panel, so. Prefab hash. I'm assuming that's what I need. Logic type. To should be in here though. Need right, yeah, it's just vertical. Okay. Well, actually, let me just check that. Logical type, yeah, horizontal. R0. There we go. I think that's right. But let's see how this works. So confirm that. I want to export onto this chip. I want to take the chip, and I want to pop the chip in there. I need a... Oh, crap. Problem with this is it is now behind the circuit that does that. That's why I had it down there. That was very silly of me. Okay. Okay. I need to move all of this down there. But that is the reason why this stuff wasn't up here before. We'll set this up down here. That's the power coming in there from the breaker. And this is the signal wire. It's a very clumsy way I've done this, but the plus side is going to take a lot less cabling for this, I suppose. That is that.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, hished. It's fine. Feeling a little bit of waste CO2 and and other lung pollutants. Builds character. Lung pollutants. Literally, you only breathe out CO2. Unless you've got a problem. I don't want to know about your weird problems if you're breathing out something other than CO2. You keep that to yourself. Not that. Okay, so data goes... Oh. Does this have discrete data ports as well as power ports? Because that data port only shows one way. Will it read from that data port as well? I'm going to pause it there for a second. Is what I'm asking. Will it also read from that port? Yes, okay, that's fine then. Odd that it only had... sorry, yeah, when I said read, I should have said write. Because that's what I was worried about. That it would only write to that port. Let's see what we can do, regardless. Actually, we want the sun to be linked in this direction, don't we? Yes, we do. I'm sorry about all the faffing right now. For what it's worth, I'm actually having a whale of a time. I appreciate that the time may be less enjoyable for someone who actually wants to see someone who's good at the game. But, you know, you signed up for this. You didn't actually sign up, but that's just your fault for not reading the small print when you logged into Twitch today. I can't be held accountable for your bad contract reading practices. And there's the sensor right there. Yep, daylight sensor pointing in that same direction. Then finally, I want this cable. Hooked up like so. And pop this in. There we are. It's flashing an error. Unknown line at line 7. Okay. Now, this I strongly suspect is simply because I haven't actually hooked in the pins. But let me just have a look. So line 7, sensor, D0. So yeah, that seems to be what I was thinking. So I need to hook this up to daylight sensor. There we are. That was nice and easy. Pop this back in. They're rotating. They are. Pointing at the sun, apparently. Is the sun indeed in that direction? Either that or that direction. I can't... Oh, it's directly above me. Fair enough. So now I need to get it to deal with vertical. Right, so I want to load into the register 1 sensor vertical. Now, let me just check something. I want to have a look at these a second. Let's tell me. I want a wrench then. 76 degrees and 90 degrees. And 90 is straight up. So 90 is directly above it. So if I were to... That's 100 degrees. This is 80 degrees. But I'm fairly certain that this is going to tell me something closer to 0 for vertical right now. Yeah, damn it. Okay. So because it reads zeros directly in front of it, considering the panels are facing forward for, as far as the sensor is concerned, that is 0. So I need to... Well, minus 90, I guess. Subtract. Oh, yeah. So, is SB? Oh, no, it is there. Why didn't it show up? Thank you very much, chat, by the way, for telling me about that. That it was there, because I was assuming this would show me everything that started with S, I guess, but it doesn't look like. You've got to type it in exactly. Okay, but sub from